हेलो, हाँ ऑन करूं क्या कैमरा? तो शैल आई स्टार्ट शार्प एट 4:30? तो तू मुझे बता देना। Namaskar to one and all present here, and a very warm welcome to today's talk show, The Way Forward for Schools. I'm Seema Sharma from I'm Entrepreneur, which aims to develop e-sales in schools to inculcate entrepreneurship in students, transforming them from job seekers to job creators. I feel thrilled to welcome the most gracious and eminent guest speakers of the day. We have the director of SRN International School, Ms. Ravisha Sharma Agrawal. We have Ms. Madhurima Sharma, the secretary of the Duckling Education Society. We have Mr. Shubhankar Chaudhary, who is a life coach and mentor. We have Mr. Abhishek Singh, co-founder School Log. I also welcome our partner, social partner, Prayas Corps, education partner, EduSeas, and our health partner, Eternal Heart Care Center, Jaipur. Once again, I welcome you all to this exclusive talk show series, Talk Prism, where educators and entrepreneurs have come together to talk about the way forward for schools. In this COVID-19 era, the obvious focus of schools is now on innovation in leveraging technology, active collaboration, and capacity building to deliver an immersive learning experience online. While every individual and organization eagerly awaits the vaccine or the situation to normalize, it's important for schools to ensure learning continues. Now, without much ado, let's begin to let's begin the talk show जहां सवाल होंगे हमारे और जवाब होंगे सभी panelists के. So once again, welcome to all the panelists. Let us begin. As we are observing that the children have been away from the physical school buildings since March 2020, what will this prolonged absence from schools mean to the children in a country like India? In what way are they affected due to this prolonged lockdown? And to begin with, I would first of all invite Mr. Shubhankar Chaudhary to present his views. Over to you, sir.
Thank you, Seema. I welcome other participants also. I would love to share my views on what the question you put up, Seema. Well, irrespective, whether the pandemic or not, you know, it's a lifeline for any student or any child, or even we as a human being who are elders, we miss physical contact. That mere physical presence is something which cannot be averted and can never be averted in our area or the way we are or the way we have grown up. But seeing the safety and other things, all the children are nowadays welcoming the new way of life. And definitely it will not be an easy task for the students again to rebuild when they go back to the school, because the dimensions will be different. It will not be or no longer that people will be hugging each other. Students will not be hugging each other. One should know that. But one should remember that we'll come to a situation where people will understand our history, and that history is not only by hugging, it is also by saying hello like this. These are the things which are there and which were hidden, and due to pandemic it has come up. That's the irony. Otherwise everybody knows greeting is not only hugging or not only saying something. It's a gesture. But the question for the kids, it's not easy, but it basically comes up from your own parenting, from the schools. They will now teach them, and that's what I feel. So it will not be an easy task, but it's a transition. So there will be a smooth transition within the school also, and schools will generally follow the steps in the coming years, and they will make it as a trend. That's all.
Thank you so much, sir. Thanks for the beginning, the way you have started. And very correctly, you have said, despite missing the school building, children have started adapting to the online classes and online teaching. So thank you so much. Now let's hear from Ms. Ravisha Sharma Agrawal. Ma'am, can you please come up and share your viewpoint?
Yes. So first of all, namaskar. In spite of us being away, this is the way Indians should greet each other. It's warm and it's happy, and it says that I respect you, which is a wonderful gesture. So your question was basically, what is the impact of absence of the physical school? So what happens is when people perceive, so there's a generation of parents that goes, from kindergarten till 12th. So the perception of each class, as the younger the generation of parents is, it changes. So what actually is there is the school is just not a physical form of reading and writing. It develops a child on psychological, sociological, emotional, mental, so many levels. You don't develop just by reading or writing chemistry. You learn, like you said, when you're sad, you hug your friends. You learn something. It's psychology. Your chit-chat conversations in lunch break. You looking forward to doing a debate competitions develops, your spirit of competitiveness. So there are too many aspects that are related to school and not just pen and paper, which now I believe a lot of parents are realizing. Because if you ask, like you said, physical touch is important. We've all been, jailed in our houses because of this unfortunate situation. And we don't even have that much of energy as children have, They are like supercharged bombs, which they have so much of energy. And it's difficult to tell them where to channelize it. Why? Because school is a place where we channelize it the right way. If there was a notorious person, he would be a monitor. If a sincere one, he would be a leader. So the point is, school is an overall developer. It's not the physical, it's mental, psychological, emotional happiness. It keeps you the track where you want to be. You can see yourself 10 years down the line. It helps you dream. It makes you learn how to dream. And it makes you visualize your life how you want it to be. So yes, it has made a huge impact, not only on children, as teachers. Our happiness used to be going and meeting them and talking to them and interacting with them, and we miss it. They have that energy. We absorb their energy. So we've all missed it. So I would say this is an equally important questions for teachers also. It's difficult for us also to be away from school. Yeah, but that's what I would like to say.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you for this input. Very correctly said. Actually, it is very much required to develop emotional quotient, and it is very difficult to develop when children are not there in the school building. Absolutely correct, ma'am. And now I would come to Mr. Abhishek Singh. Sir, what is your opinion about this prolonged absence of students from physical school building? Are they really helped out in some or another way while staying home, or will they have any kind of gap in learning? So what do you say, sir?
Thank you for the opportunity, Seema. So basically, as Mr. Shubhankar sir and Ravisha ma'am told, so I guess the question was what kind of protocol and measures would we take, wasn't it, when the schools was open?
Sir, see, we are talking about that. What does it mean? The prolonged absence of students from physical school building. So what do you say, sir? In what way it is going to help out, or in what way it is going to affect our children when children are not there in the school for last a few months, for last 3-4 months?
I guess we have been, all of us, we have been reading articles related to students that they are facing anxiety, they're facing depression. Earlier, these kind of articles we didn't used to see in the daily nationals. आज जो आप कोई भी न्यूज़पेपर खोलेंगे, you will see such kind of news all over the place that online learning से the students are not confident enough, they are not able to face anyone. वो एक ही रूम तक लिमिटेड हो गए हैं. So going forward, agar ye or this particular thing or this particular online learning goes forward for 6 months, so it will have a very, I guess, negative impact on the students' health, students' life. Moreover, we are not brought up in a way कि हमें online पढ़ाया जाए, बच्चे पढ़ें online. Till the time when Corona hit our country, there was no involvement or no significant involvement of online processes or online tools or online learning in our education system. So this has come, so I guess आज के टाइम में इस चीज का जितना नेगेटिव इम्पैक्ट है वो ज़्यादा है rather than the positive impact that it has created. So I hope कि schools जल्दी से जल्दी खुलें, the sooner the better it is, so that जो एक खुशी होती थी, जो एक स्माइल हैप्पीनेस एक स्टूडेंट के एक बच्चे के फेस पे होती थी वो वापस आ जाए. So that's my take on it.
Very well said, sir. Very well said. Thank you
Seema,
so much.
Seema,
Yes,
can
sir.
I say something?
Yeah, sir.
Abhishek, you rightly said that everybody is waiting and anticipating that school should reopen. But मेरा एक प्रश्न है, मेरा प्रश्न ये है कि क्या पेरेंट्स अपने बच्चों को जब तक वैक्सीन नहीं आता क्या वो स्कूल में भेजेंगे? इसका उत्तर कोई नहीं दे रहा आज के डेट में. Everybody is saying school will open in August. Somebody says school will open in September. Then a date will come that the school will open in October. But the question, what I'm trying to analyze and read is that are parents ready to send these young kids? I'm not talking about the nursery, I'm not talking the KG, I'm not even talking of first, second, third. But I'm also talking of a student who's in class 11th and 12th. In these recent times, what I'm trying to say is that... Yeah, please, Abhishek.
Yes, so what do I feel is it wholly depends on the area where the school is situated, school is located. As in, if it's a tier 1 city or a city which has been hugely impacted with corona, in that case, I guess for classes 9 to 12 also parents won't send.
No.
But for
excuse me, sir. Excuse me. I just want to say we will definitely come to this point also. We have this kind of question as well. We will definitely talk about your concern, Shubhankar sir. I have understood your concern. I will definitely talk about this question. So before that, I just want to ask Madhurima ma'am, what is her viewpoint? Yes, Madhurima ma'am, regarding the same question. When children are away from the physical school building since a long time, so how is it going to affect our children? Yes, Madhurima ma'am.
Jai Shri Krishna, everybody. Thanks
Jai
for
Shri Krishna.
having me here. Sir, as far the question is still remain the same. The question is what measures we are going to follow once the schools are open. So actually every parent is waiting for the government's orders. Government क्या order देती है, they are waiting for that. Everybody knows बच्चे बहुत परेशान हैं, घर में depressed हैं, उनके एक्टिविटीज के लिए हम उनको बाहर नहीं भेज पा रहे हैं. इवन हम लोग हमारे लिए भी अगर सोचते हैं that we are at home, we are jailed in a home, तो हम लोग को भी we are dying to go out, meet our friends. Same way the kids are facing the same problem. So हम लोग को measures follow क्या करने चाहिए? That is the main question. How do we are going to, if the schools are going to open, what criteria we have to follow, what measures we have to follow for after the unlock, buildings का safety कैसे होएगा, sanitization कैसे होएगा, ये सारी चीजें हमें एक बार orders आएंगे government के, उसके बाद we have to convince government.
Excuse me, ma'am. Yes, Madhurima ma'am, you're rightly saying, but my question is, how is it this lockdown when children are homebound? They are not going to step out. They cannot step out. Even elders can still go out. But how is it going to affect this kind of confinement for these children? How is it going to affect the children?
Children are getting depressed, of course. This is the main question. Everybody is saying the same thing, that children are getting depressed. No, they're not there. They're not getting depressed. Of course, they are still waiting because they have got very positive attitude. They are waiting when the schools will going to be open. Online classes, they are facing a bit comfortability. Yes, we are seeing our friends, we are talking to our teachers. So online live classes are still giving them the opportunity to talk to their friends and feeling, yes, they are dancing and they are acting, they're learning acting. I mean, I have been giving online classes to my daughter also. So they are in a way very comfortable also, but but of course lockdown is giving them a really I mean they are now unka mind aise compact ho chuka hai, they are not able to express themselves. How do they go out and they can play when this will be going to be over?
Yeah, absolutely correct, ma'am. Thank you so much.
I'd like to add into this,
Madhurima ma'am. Yes,
Seema.
Abhishek sir. Abhishek sir.
बेसिकली एक पॉइंट और था मेरा कि प्रोलॉन्ग्ड एब्सेंस हो गया है तो students have switched to various companies as in learning की जो companies हैं, for example Byju and Academy Vedantu. So these guys are having quite good content with animation and everything in place. So students have started watching those videos. So एक concern या एक challenge school का हमेशा रहेगा कि जो ये particular students online in products के through पढ़ने लग गए हैं, तो जब वो वापस स्कूल में आएंगे तो उनका जो आप लगा लीजिए हाउ विल दे परसीव देयर टीचर्स, क्योंकि वो एक ऐसी टेक्नोलॉजी से पढ़े हैं जिसमें एनिमेशन भी आता है, जिसमें मतलब वे अ पार्ट टेक्नोलॉजी those companies, those guys are using.
I would like to add here, so sorry to barge in, but majority of the schools before Corona, majority of good schools were already having a technology like Byju's, like 3D classrooms. So perhaps I would not comment on every school, but all the schools who had a step forward already had this. That is the reason, no matter what happens, schools are irreplaceable. So they will never have a problem. In fact, there are a lot of schools who did not take the measure to incorporate this and are now actually on the verge that they have to do it. So the ones who were a little aware and had already installed a 3D classroom or a 3D rotating diagrams or something, they are on the path that they can easily cover it up and they have a way out, because this is the future. No matter how much you criticize technology, we are surviving today. You and me are talking in spite of being in different corners of the world, because we survived. It was there. And the best part is children are much more easily adaptable to it than we as adults are. Children are not on, what I personally feel is children are not depressed. They were deprived. As Indian parents, we are so finicky. Let me put in perspective that not every parent would give an access to a child for different reasons. But now it's an evil that has to come. So they're now learning to monitor. Even parents are learning how to monitor online activity. They are learning things they've never learned. Children who are not getting access to internet, because we've come across parents who say, no, there's nothing, we worried. Now they're learning that no, you can learn. There's always two sides of the coin. You can learn. And children are learning. So I think, yes, it is monotonous, but putting the word like, I don't know, I mean, depression is a very deep term. It is up to teachers to make sure that the children are not depressed. And how? We have to add a zing. We have to add a zing to everything. If we do anything in routine, even we would be bored. We are so bored looking at our friends. We don't make any Zoom calls to our relatives anymore because it's monotonous. So we need to add a little zing, a little oomph factor to our teaching. Put in something that makes them want to come. It is our responsibility. So we have to evolve in the education system. So sorry to take extra time on that question.
No, not an issue. But the thing is, as say, India is a very big country with 30 crore students. So the schools which have adapted such kind of solutions are very less in number. Only the CBSE or IB or ICSE schools might be having such solutions. But if we talk about the state board schools or other schools, they are not having technology. So उन स्कूल के स्टूडेंट्स को इफ दे आर गेटिंग एडिक्टेड टू प्लेटफॉर्म सच एज बायजू, अन अकेडमी, वेदांत और एनी अदर प्लेयर, सो उस केस में जब भी स्कूल खुलेंगे हाउ विल दे परसीव देयर टीचर, बिकॉज वो एक टीचर से ऐसे पढ़ रहे हैं जो टेक्नोलॉजी जिसके पास है, जो इसके पास एनिमेशन है, सब कुछ है, जब वो वापस स्कूल आएंगे हाउ विल दे परसीव देयर स्कूल, वो जो स्टैंडर्ड है उनका एक सेट हो गया है, तो दैट विल बी अ चैलेंज आई गेस. ये मेरा टेक है.
Okay, thank you, sir. Thank you, ma'am. Now, just let me move on to another question. Although it was well conversed, well talked about, the way children are facing different problems and the way children are learning as well while staying home, and despite the fact that they are deprived of social well-being, although even in every nook and corner teachers are trying their best to enhance their well-being as well, but still this is something which children are missing on when if they could be there in the school building, they could easily be adapted, or they could easily be happy. I must say they would be more happy. So moving on to another question, it goes without saying when we talk about learning or education that once learning stops, the person is no better than a dead person. So in terms of learning, how much do children usually gain year by year? If we calculate, if we estimate, so like we have educationists as well as entrepreneurs here. So I think we have clear-cut idea like how much children usually gain year by year. And just because of this COVID pandemic, how much different will be this year? And first of all, I would ask Ma'am Ravisha Sharma Agrawal only to give her views on this question. Yes, Ma'am Ravisha.
Yes. So Seema, first of all, as per me, it's a subjective question. It cannot be objective. I cannot put a
Yeah,
percentage, right?
at least
So
we can throw some light on this.
yes,
At least
very much.
what is our expectation?
Very much. The beauty of is that this question is pretty much related to what we all discussed previously, like
Yeah.
what all the children learn in school. So, of course, when they do not come to a physical school, there is a plethora of things that they're missing out. If you actually look at a glass, it can be half empty and half filled. So, if you look at the half empty side, we've discussed it. That's psychological, emotional, physical contact, physical touch. But if I see the other aspect of it, what we have learned in this time, if you want to look at that slight light in the darkness, you would actually see the level of functioning that the children are doing right now is the kind of level of functioning you expect them in for a BTech student. I don't remember, I mean, we teach the basic PowerPoint presentations, they learn it, but coming to an aspect because we have to keep them interested. So getting podcasts made, getting video capsules made, at least that's what we do, getting them to make quizzes. The finding of those aspects is a flip side of that. Because आप ये नहीं करे तो आप कुछ और तो करोगे. So you are learning on the other side, other aspect of what you're missing out. So you have to actually look at the glass as half filled. So I would say they might have not learned something that way, but they've learned something this way. So every year is a new learning, and this learning this year has also taught new things. Like if you see this year, the parents have been so observant and careful about teaching their kids coding. And now even the new education policy has gotten coding into the system of education. Or Corona नहीं आता तो surely coding अगले 2 साल नहीं आता. Right? So something or the other, I would just complete, and I'd be more than happy to hear suggestions. Give me a minute's time. So it's a wonderful thing that we are innovating. Whatever has happened is not a situation that is worth appreciating. But at least I think as a country, as people, we should be proud that we're evolving and we are not letting what we call as the loss of learning to happen. The loss of learning should never happen. Because when a child is not learning, what he remembers is also something that rusts back. That should not happen. So I'm not saying that when a child learns or sits in a digital classroom, he might absorb 100%. But it is much better to have a child absorb 60%, 70%, 80% than to have his retention go back to 0 to -10 to -20. If he's going to listen here, like, I mean, it's not, I don't know if it's a relevant example, but there are children who are visually impaired and they don't have the sense of eyes, but they listen and they're genius. They can draw, they have skills, right? So there's one sense we're missing, the sense of touch. This is the only sense we're missing, the sense of touch. But we have to overcome that. So we should learn from the people who, we are blessed with everything. We should learn from people who are not and still excel so much in life. So I would say, yes, there is plethora we've missed, but there's plethora new we have learned from every aspect, the teachers and the students, everybody.
Absolutely right. Thank you so much, ma'am. And now I would extend the same question to Mr. Shubhankar Chaudhary.
No, I'll take an extension to Ravisha, what Ravisha said. Coding has come this time just due to pandemic. Irrespective of the pandemic, Ravisha, coding can come anytime. Why during Corona? If any white hat or Byju's or whosoever, nobody stops them to come up in any era. What I'm trying to say is that your new education policy, how it has been implemented, how will it get implemented, that's a call. There was a time when CCE was introduced in schools. It worked in some schools, it didn't work in many schools. But the idea was not bad. But the way it was implemented or executed was not fine-tuned. Similarly, what I'm trying to understand from you educators, I'm also learning day by day, is that after the schools reopens, what happens to the online? Will the students or will the school help them in accessing materials through online version, or they will go into the traditional mode again? Right now, through online version, when you're saying that students are able to put a presentation, do many things, send their assignments, submit them. Now, when the school reopens, will such activities will be carried on or not? Because learning is not only one process, it is a continuous process. तो अगर आज मैंने कोडिंग सीखा लेकिन एक साल बाद मैंने नहीं किया कुछ, I will forget it. तो आज because I'm not going outside of my house, तो मुझे कुछ करना है तो इसलिए मैं कोडिंग कर रहा हूँ. मुझे कुछ नहीं करना है इसलिए मैं क्या करूँ? So see, I'm not saying that coding is bad. I'm not saying technology is bad. Technology, everyday technology will change. Schools have to adopt new things and they will do it for sure for the betterment of this child. But what I'm trying to understand is that हम सिर्फ कभी कोई पैंडेमिक हो जाता है तो ही जागेंगे. My question to all you people who are much educated than me, who I know Abhishek is an entrepreneur, you know, all you are a socialite, educationalist, I'm asking this. कि अभी मधुरिमा मैम ने कहा कि गवर्नमेंट से मेरे को ओपिनियन आएगा कि मुझे क्या करना है, कब स्कूल खुलेगा. गवर्नमेंट तो बोलेगा, जब बोलेगा तो बोलेगा, लेकिन पॉइंट है ये मधुरा मैम कि हम क्यों नहीं अपनी आवाज पहुंचा रहे हैं. हम कोडिंग सिखा रहे हैं, आज हम सब कुछ करवा रहे हैं. आज हम बायजूस का ऐड देखिए, क्या कहता है बायजूस. इज इट हेल्दी ऐड फॉर द स्कूल्स? प्लीज वॉच दैट. इज इट द हेल्दी ऐड? क्या? और यहाँ पे जब टीचर्स की बातें आती हैं सोशल मीडिया में, टीचर्स कहते हैं हमें पैसा नहीं मिल रहा, हमें सैलरी नहीं मिल रहा, हम क्या पढ़ाएंगे. मैं डिप्रेशन की बात तो कर ही नहीं रहा, एंजाइटी की बात नहीं कर रहा. ये तो हम लोगों ने क्रिएट कर दिया एक डिप्रेशन कि यार बच्चे में डिप्रेशन आ गया है, बच्चे में ये हो गया, पता नहीं क्या कर रहा है. ये बच्चे ने कभी नहीं कहा, हमने तो बच्चे से कभी पूछा ही नहीं है. ये तो हम देते हैं बच्चे को
क्या होता है डिप्रेशन. दे डोंट नो इवन.
दे डोंट नो. ये तो हम बोल रहे हैं उनको, हम ठूस रहे हैं. हम कहते खाना खा, तुझे डिप्रेशन है. क्यों है, क्या है, हम नहीं बोलते. आज भी आपकी पॉलिसी बनी है, आज भी पॉलिसी में कहा है कि 5+3+3+4 का पैटर्न है. अरे किसी ने नहीं कहा था कि ये पैटर्न पहले नहीं हो सकता. आपके बोर्ड्स, यू हैव सो मेनी बोर्ड्स, प्लीज अंडरस्टैंड. एंड दोज हु आर सिटिंग अपस्टेयर्स, they should also understand, as a country we follow so many boards. We don't follow a single board like abroad, but we talk of an IB board. आज आप वही चीज लाना चाहते हैं, आप ले तो आते हैं सब कुछ, पर क्या मैंने अपने टीचर्स को ट्रेन किया है? Have I trained my teachers? I have not. And I assume that I should now train my students to learn all these things. You know, एक चीज जो मैंने नोटिस की है, I'm telling you very honestly, you know, and I have 2 kids. जितना होमवर्क उन्हें ट्रेडिशनल क्लासरूम में नहीं मिलता था ना, उतना ऑनलाइन में मिलता है. And you know, and it's a fallacy. क्यों? आज के डेट में मैं डिबेट करना चाहता हूँ, why can't we have this as simple as 0 year? What is a miss if it's a 0 year? I'm talking to the school representatives. क्या हो जाएगा? क्यों एंजाइटी हम क्रिएट कर रहे हैं बच्चों में कि अभी जेई एग्जाम होगा, अभी नेट का एग्जाम होगा, और वो पोस्टपोन होता रहता है. Are we not creating the anxiety? Who is creating the anxiety?
Sir, because we, sorry to cut you short, sir, because we are as a human, we cannot sit like doing nothing. That's why we have to do something.
So हमें कुछ करना है. So Madhurima, that's the point. हमें कुछ करना तो ये कर लेते हैं, कल कुछ हो जाएगा तो हम ये कर लेंगे.
सर खाली दिमाग तो शैतान का घर होता है ना, तो खाली दिमाग के शैतान के घर को कैसे बैठाएंगे?
तो हम
अभी तो अच्छा दिमाग है उसका, बिल्कुल पर्सपेक्टिव और प्रोडक्टिव है, कुछ भी करता है, कुछ करता है.
नहीं रविशा, मैं कोडिंग पे खिलाफ नहीं हूँ
जी,
हम उसे सिखा रहे हैं. व्हाट आई एम ट्राइंग टू एम्फसाइज इज दैट क्या ये लेवरेज आगे तक जाएगा या स्टॉप हो जाएगा? क्वेश्चन ये है.
जब आई थी तो धीरे धीरे इम्प्लीमेंट होके हो गई, अटल टिंकरिंग लैब हो गई, समय लगा पर हो गई. समय लगता है सर, बदलाव में समय लगता है, ये बदलाव की खूबसूरती है. It is
मैम,
like they
बदलाव
want
से कोई नहीं
to
डर रहा, बदलाव से कोई नहीं डर रहा. What I'm trying to say is that we have to follow it. We should not break it.
see,
That's what I'm trying to say.
I would speak and I would assume and I would like to presume that all the schools in this current situation are making all the efforts. I would not.
True.
We should all be very grateful to our teachers because they're also managing, however they're managing their household, salary, whatever. And they're all making efforts. All the schools are making efforts. If some unfortunate event has happened where a school is not cooperated or whatever, it's a very secondary story. Because of some small specks, we can't take the whole, educational community and put a thing. So it's not that they're not. If a policy has come, they will follow it. And this question that you're asking is a question that should be asked 1.5 years down the line, when it can act, and it is implemented from further on years. So this year is the year of survival. But like I said, there should not be a loss of learning. So yes, there is homework, and yes, like you said, it should be implemented further. But the question is futuristic. I cannot answer to you in a bad data. If I answer it today,
I'd like to add a point in this.
Yes.
इसमें what I feel is कि जैसे coding हो गया या for say online learning हो गई. So Mr. Shubhankar is asking कि will it stay over here or
Yes.
it would fade away?
It would
But
fade away.
what I feel is कि this is a thing which is driven by ecosystem. As in, if we talk about Jaipur, अगर जयपुर में 20% of the schools, if they are into coding or if they are into online learning, so schools do advertise, and उनके advertisement में these things will be highly reflected. For example, Atal Tinkering Lab, for example, coding. तो ये एक ecosystem अपने आप ऐसा बन जाता है कि हर स्कूल को करते करते करना ही पड़ता है, and at the end of the day beneficiary तो हमेशा स्टूडेंट ही रहेगा. लेकिन ये जो इकोसिस्टम है ये अपने आप ही स्कूल को शेप करवा देते हैं. जो करना नहीं भी चाहता, जो विजनरी शायद इतना नहीं करना चाह रहा, उनको भी करना पड़ जाता है. This is my thought over it.
So, taking your call from Abhishek, the ecosystem has to evolve.
Yeah.
And people who are behind this ecosystem should welcome people. That's what I'm trying to say. Yeah. Seema.
Very well said, all of you. And even the conversation, I did not want to interrupt you people, because I was really liking it, the way each one of you came forward and picked up the point and talked about it. It was well done. And even the things which we were expecting, it was all well said, that learning, first of all, learning would not stop in any way. Be it at home, be it at school, but learning would not stop, and even it should not stop. And it was well conveyed, wherever the children are, the children would definitely learn. And it is the responsibility of we people, of all of us, even not including parents, as well as teachers, entrepreneurs, educationists, everyone is contributing in some or another way. So learning would not stop in any way. Despite the fact that we are going through a lockdown situation, we are going through a pandemic situation, but still learning would happen. Now, I just want to take another question. As the community of educationists moves ahead, adapting themselves to the new normal, there will be several changes that they need to face and issues to address. So now we can foresee the situation. We were already talking about that soon we will open the schools. So when schools are going to reopen, it would be utterly required to go with contactless functioning of the institution. So how will we ensure that the staff will adapt to a zero contact functioning? How will we ensure the safety and security of all the children and all the staff members? And for this, I would request Mr. Abhishek to kindly share his views on this problem, because it's going to it is a great challenge for all of us. How would we ensure that children will have? Yes, Abhishek, sir.
What do I feel is कि discipline is the most important element of a school. So teachers, principals are the most disciplined species on the planet, I guess. सबसे ज़्यादा डिसिप्लिन में वही लोग रहते हैं, डिसिप्लिन में बच्चों को भी सिखाते हैं. तो जितने नॉर्म्स हैं, फॉर एग्जांपल सैनिटाइजेशन एंड एवरीथिंग, वो तो आई गेस फॉलो हो ही जाएगा. ऑल्दो आप मार्केट में पब्लिक में जाएंगे तो नो वन इज फॉलोइंग इट. 80% ऑफ द पीपल आर नॉट फॉलोइंग इट, दैट इंक्लूड्स मी एज वेल. तो एक तो बात ये हो गई. दूसरी बात व्हाट डू आई फील इज कि स्कूल अगर ओपन हो भी जाते हैं फिजिकल स्कूल्स, तो उसमें अ फ्लिप लर्निंग मॉडल जो होता है दैट शुड बी इंट्रोड्यूस्ड, वेयर इन ऑनलाइन लर्निंग जैसे चल रही है वैसे चलती रहे, स्टूडेंट्स को बस वीक में 2 बार बुलाया जाए डाउट रेजोल्यूशन के लिए, अपार्ट फ्रॉम इट उनकी सारी एजुकेशन जो है, सारी लर्निंग है, जब तक वैक्सीन ना आ जाए तब तक वो ऑनलाइन ही करी जाए। जैसे ही वैक्सीन आ जाती है तो हम फिजिकल वर्ल्ड में चली जाएंगे। तब तक अपने को स्कूल्स को यही करना चाहिए कि फॉर डाउट रेजोल्यूशन हाफ हाफ स्टूडेंट्स को बुलाया जाए, बाकी जो लेक्चर डिलीवरी है एंड एवरीथिंग वो ऑनलाइन ही रहे। दैट इज माई टेक। इसके थ्रू ही हम कॉन्टेक्टलेस डिलीवरी, कॉन्टेक्टलेस फंक्शनिंग ऑफ अ स्कूल इंश्योर कर सकते हैं कि स्कूल्स ओपन हों तो वो चलें। अदरवाइज आप दूसरे कंट्रीज का एग्जांपल देखेंगे तो स्कूल्स ओपन होते हैं, कुछ केसेस आते हैं एंड फिर वापस शट डाउन हो जाते हैं। तो उसके लिए फ्लिप लर्निंग इज वन ऑप्शन एंड द डिसिप्लिन बाय द टीचर्स प्रिंसिपल्स।
So thank you so much, sir. It's a great responsibility on the shoulders of teachers and all the educationists, all the disciplinary heads. So now, what is your opinion, Mr. Shubhankar Chaudhary? What do you suggest, sir?
See, Seema, there's nothing to suggest here.
To follow.
See, no, it's not only the question to follow. See, आपको दोनों पक्षों से देखना पड़ेगा, from a school point of view and from a parents point of view. See, there's a tug of war. जैसे ही आप स्कूल खोलेंगे तो स्कूल का फर्स्ट थिंग क्या होगा? फर्स्ट थिंग क्या होगा कि मैडम मेरे को फीस चाहिए। सो अब अभिषेक का पॉइंट है कि अभिषेक जी ने कहा कि 2 दिन बुलाएं डाउट सेशन के लिए, बाकी दिन ऑनलाइन रहे। टीचर वो पेरेंट कहेगा अरे यार 2 दिन क्या भेजना, मेरे को तो यहीं पर ऑनलाइन ठीक रहेगा। सो इट विल कॉन्ट्रडिक्ट, बिकॉज हम लोगों का वो नेचर है। अब या तो पूरी खुले या तो अभी बंदी रखो, ऑनलाइन को चालू रखो जैसे चल रहा है, द वे स्कूल्स आर रनिंग राइट नाउ। Otherwise, see, half-heartedly we do something, again something will happen. See, there is no certainty कि whether 2 people come in or 4 people come in, हफ्ते में 2 दिन आए या हफ्ते में 1 दिन आए। अगर किसी को कोविड हो गया, बाई चांस हो गया, who is going to take the responsibility? मैं आपको एक सिंपल सा एक वो देता हूँ उदाहरण। जब हम अपने बच्चों को स्कूल के किसी फंक्शन में बाहर भेजते हैं, कोई उनका एग्जीबिशन के दौरान या कहीं पे कोई ट्रिप के दौरान, एक सर्कुलर आता है स्कूल से हमेशा कि वी विल टेक केयर ऑफ द किड, टक टक टक, बट उसमें एक डिस्क्लेमर भी होता है, अगर बाई चांस कुछ हो जाए तो हम जिम्मेदारी नहीं लेते हैं। See, and there's nothing wrong in that. I'm not saying there's something wrong, but what I'm trying to say is that कि the way the things are happening, अभी ऑनलाइन चल रहा है, टीचर्स आर resuming their classes, they have learned how to teach students, and students have also adapted the situation. So there is no hurry. 4 महीने निकल गए हैं, बच्चों ने वो एडेप्टेबिलिटी ले ली है। अब अगर वैक्सीन आ जाता है या कुछ रेट्स कम हो जाते हैं एंड देन स्कूल रीओपन होता है, फुल फ्लेजेड फंक्शन से होता है, तो एक एनवायरनमेंट दूसरा बनेगा। दैट इज व्हाट इज रिक्वायर्ड फॉर स्टूडेंट्स राइट नाउ, नथिंग ऑन अ haphazard way. Whatever you do, it's good, but do it fully. That's what my suggestion would be.
I'd like to add into it.
Yeah.
As in schools एक इकोसिस्टम ही है जिसमें बहुत सारे लोग कनेक्टेड हैं, उन लोगों का घर बार चलता है। एंड अभी भी अगर आप डेटा देखेंगे तो 30% ऑफ द स्कूल्स आर ओनली टीचिंग ऑनलाइन, 70% अभी भी कुछ भी नहीं पढ़ा रहे हैं। दिल्ली एनसीआर, बिग सिटीज, मेट्रोपॉलिटन्स की बात अगर हम छोड़ दें तो टियर 3 सिटीज में नहीं पढ़ाया जा रहा है अभी भी ऑनलाइन। तो व्हाट माय पॉइंट इज कि जहाँ पे केसेस नहीं हैं इतने, है ना, वहाँ पे अ ब्लेंड ऑफ ऑनलाइन लर्निंग एंड 1-2 दिन स्कूल्स में बुला लिया जाए, ताकि ये जो इकोसिस्टम है ये भी चले। बहुत ही परसेंटेजेस में अगर मैं जयपुर शहर की भी बात करूं तो हार्डली द मैक्सिमम फी कलेक्शन ओवर हियर इज 20% इन द प्रीमियम और द टॉप मोस्ट स्कूल्स ओवर हियर, उनमें 20% का कलेक्शन है, बाकियों में तो जीरो एकदम। तो उस इकोसिस्टम का भी हमें ध्यान रखना पड़ेगा जिससे करोड़ों लोग जुड़े हुए हैं। जहाँ पे केसेस नहीं है वहां पे बिल्कुल इस ब्लेंडेड अप्रोच में कि हफ्ते में 2 दिन बुला लें, ताकि पेरेंट को भी लगे हाँ बच्चा जा रहा है, सच में पढ़ाई हो रही है। अभी तो पेरेंट्स को, मेजोरिटी पेरेंट्स में, मैं पूरे इंडिया को ले रहा हूँ, टॉप स्कूल्स के बच्चों की बात नहीं कर रहा हूँ, पूरे इंडिया को ले रहा हूँ जो मेजोरिटी में, उनके अगर पेरेंट्स के हिसाब से माने तो दे हैव राइट ऑफ कर दिया उन्होंने कि ऑनलाइन लर्निंग कुछ भी नहीं है ना। तो अगर आप मिक्स में नहीं चलाएंगे जब तक कि 2 दिन बच्चा ना जाए स्कूल, बाकी दिन ऑनलाइन पढ़े, तब तक देयर वोंट बी एनी फीस। तो इकोसिस्टम को चलाने के लिए आपको 2 दिन तो भेजना ही पड़ेगा।
Rightly said, Abhishek sir, rightly said. And even let's hear from Ma'am Madhurima. Yes, Ma'am Madhurima.
Thank you, ma'am. I totally agree with Abhishek sir, because nothing is, I mean, we have to do something instead of doing nothing. हमें gradually कुछ तो start करना ही होगा। अभी पेरेंट्स सर, मेरा शुभांशु सर, मेरा ये कहना नहीं था कि हम वेट कर रहे हैं कि गवर्नमेंट क्या ऑर्डर देती है, हम नहीं वेट कर रहे हैं, पेरेंट्स वेट कर रहे हैं कि गवर्नमेंट क्या ऑर्डर देती है, देन दे विल फॉलो। फीस जमा करानी है, वो गवर्नमेंट कहेगी तो कराएंगे, नहीं तो नहीं कराएंगे। गवर्नमेंट कहेगी स्कूल जाना है तो भेजेंगे, नहीं तो नहीं भेजेंगे। दिस इज व्हाट सिनेरियो इज राइट नाउ। पेरेंट्स इज वेटिंग व्हाट गवर्नमेंट इज सेइंग, स्कूल इज वेटिंग हाउ टू फॉलो दैट। हम लोगों ने अपना प्रोटोकॉल सेट कर लिया है, स्कूल्स आर रेडी टू फॉलो द हाउ टू फॉलो द मेजर्स। उनका सेफ्टी कैसे करना है, उनके क्लासेस कैसे रन करनी है, कितने बच्चों को बुलाना है, कितनों को नहीं बुलाना है, कौन सी क्लासेस पहले लेनी है, फर्स्ट शिफ्ट, सेकंड शिफ्ट, थर्ड शिफ्ट, 1 घंटा 4 घंटा, सब वी हैव प्लान्ड। व्हाट वी आर वेटिंग टू ऑर्डर्स, फॉर द ऑर्डर्स, गवर्नमेंट ऑर्डर्स, जो पेरेंट्स के थ्रू एक्सेप्टेबिलिटी आए। पेरेंट्स आर नॉट एक्सेप्टिंग, we have done our exercise, we have done our homework. So what we are expecting, yes, थोड़े दिनों में, अब जैसे सितंबर भी, अगस्त भी निकल गया, we were expecting जुलाई स्टार्ट होएगा, then July is gone, now August will start, August is also going now, then September, everybody is waiting for the September now. So
Ma'am, I have something, because you know this question is like a web, it's a full-fledged web, that right, paksh wala jo sthiti, which is so true, because you know we probably have a dual roles. All of us are involved in education. We think in two minds: a parent, because we all are, and then as an educationist, and or people who are working for us, the teachers who are working, and it's a whole team. So you know, you think from a humanitarian perspective and economic perspective also, because at the end they have households to run, which is for a fact. An ecosystem will survive, and the teachers, they have a household to run, which parents appreciate or not, they say it or not. DMart discount नहीं देता, Netflix वही पैसे लेता है. You know, they're not giving any discounts, and the parents, because they're sitting home, ki Netflix to dekhna hi hai, Hotstar mein picture aayi hai, they will watch it. But when it comes to the hard work of a teacher, they would just say कि नहीं तो कुछ, but अगर आप वहीं पे, अगर उसके बच्चे की क्लास नहीं अटेंड होती, तो वो जल में मछली वाले हाल हो जाते हैं, किसी क्लास में कैसे नहीं। So they are in that same कि हम ये बोलेंगे भी नहीं कि अच्छी है, और हम ये नहीं भी बोलेंगे कि अच्छी नहीं है. So we have come across people who say नहीं आप चालू करिए, तो हम करेंगे, तो हम भेजेंगे अपने बच्चे को. पर आप खुद सोच करके देखिए, जो ये पेरेंट्स मेजॉरिटी कम अक्रॉस, उनको खुद सोशल डिस्टेंसिंग का मतलब नहीं पता होता. उनको कोई बोला तो जरा 6 फीट की दूरी बना लीजिए, जरा मास्क को नाक के ऊपर लगा लीजिए, रुमाल की जगह 95 का मास्क लगा लीजिए, फिर हम वार्तालाप करते हैं ना. जब वो बेसिक सेंस वो एज एन अडल्ट नहीं एक्सेप्ट कर पाए हैं, तो क्या आपको लगता है कि चाहे वो 14 साल का, 16, 17 या 18 साल का बच्चा हो, अगर वो एक्साइटेड होके बास्केटबॉल गेम में जीत के भागा, how do you know कि क्या है क्या नहीं है? जवान बच्चा, maybe he's energetic, athletic, he could be asymptomatic, right? And not to live, education should not be a fearful thing. आज हम मॉल जाते हैं, कहीं जाते हैं, डर के जाते हैं ना, 2 मिनट कोई साइड से निकलता है, please stay away. System
Excuse me, ma'am.
Fear in them. Am I audible?
Yeah, now you are audible, ma'am.
Yeah. So my point is, education and fear don't go together. Education teaches them to be fearless. Sorry. So we need to have that. So I really don't know. Like you said, it's a web. So if I think that yes, they do need it, but but his point was good that twice a day.
Ma'am, excuse me, you have again muted yourself.
So it does happen that a lot of time does come to our mind that twice a week we could call for a certain difficult chapter, because when you're doing physics and you need to work around equipments for certain subjects, you do feel that there is a need that they should come. An accounts teacher has a habit of scribbling at a stretch. No matter how many video capsules, it's in his inherent nature to scribble and write, because that's the way the subject is. A history subject would still be fine with working on pictures. So yes, his point is correct. As a parent, I would say no. No, my child, what if? That what if? That what if is scary. That what if is for everyone. What if that happens? And imagine what if somebody actually gets in, the whole school comes into quarantine, and then you will have God-forsaken media who will put it across, and then all the schools will be standing in the line, check, check, check. Oh, I checked it via this, I checked it via that, I did the pulse meter, still could not catch. जब डॉक्टर नहीं पकड़ पाए तो हम तो टीचर हैं, हम कहाँ से पकड़ लेंगे? Yes, sir. Please go ahead.
So this is what I'm trying to say, Ravisha, कि अगर मैंने हफ्ते में भी एक दिन अगर स्कूल खोल दिया, कोई भी हफ्ता, और बाई चांस किसी को कोविड हो गया, तो अफरा तफरी मच जाएगी.
तो मैंने देखा ना, ये वेब है, ये जाल है, इस जाल का कोई अंत किनारा नहीं है.
So fear factor कैसे? So fear factor तभी निकलेगा, कैसे निकलेगा? एक तो सोशल डिस्टेंसिंग जो बार-बार कहा जा रहा है, लेकिन हम ही खुद उल्लंघन करते हैं. We all know, we have accepted that. So now the point is that कि वैक्सीन अगर आ जाता है, so definitely the fear will go.
Yes.
The fear has been created by us only, by sitting at home. It is we who have created this web around.
Correct.
हम अपने बच्चों को बोलते हैं कि देखो, जब बाहर नहीं जाना, बाहर नहीं खेलना. Tell me honestly, if you go, it's not, this virus is not air virus, airborne तो है नहीं.
Yes.
So we are not stopping our kids. Why we are stopping our kids not to go out and play? Okay, fine. Don't play with 10 people in together. ठीक है, मैं यहाँ इस फोरम में मुद्दा उठाना नहीं चाहता, but there are so many muddas which can come up कि what government is doing and what they preach and what they do and what's happening. We see all over what's happening in media. But what I'm trying to convey, definitely the ecosystem has to be there. School has to reopen, but school has to bear that mind factor, that जो ये fear factor है, कहीं किसी को हुआ, तो फिर उस school का क्या होगा, उस management का क्या होगा? School knows better than anybody else.
Yes.
Sir, thank you so much, sir. Very well said. That it is not only teachers or schools' responsibility, it is the responsibility of parents as well to inculcate good habits, and especially all the precautions have to be told to the children so that they can follow the right path to be safe and to be secured. So can we move on to the next question? And for this, I would like to ask Mr. Shubhankar sir only to continue. We have come a way forward in the terms of imparting education as compared to the traditional way of teaching. Teachers as well as students have adapted to the virtual platforms and various educational tools. Now, from this new version of educational pedagogies, if we go back to the school building, will we get back to the same methodologies, or we will carry on with new version of imparting education? What challenges or gaps will children face in terms of adapting to the new normal, sir?
Seema, I'm not a principal or a director of a school, unfortunately.
But
otherwise
sir,
I would have been able. Okay. I'll answer
as
that.
a parent also, you must think, or you must be thinking something. I know you have lot many things on the back of your mind.
What I can say is that what I can say is that students have adopted this online technology. When they go back to school, when it reopens, it has to be a mixed blend. So both the rote learning as well as the online learning has to have a bridge. You cannot have a gap. And believe me, there are lots of schools who have these, versions. They have these boards, whiteboards, electronic boards, multimedia boards, smart boards, what you call them. And the students do learn. But my question is that we have to train our teachers. So student is learning. उसे तो घर बैठ के parent भी सिखा रहा है. But what we need to understand is that we are not only talking about the urban areas of schools. What we are talking about as a whole ecosystem, starting from tier 3, tier 4 cities. क्या वहाँ पे ये टेक्नोलॉजी है? क्या वहाँ पे हम टीचरों को ये सब बता रहे हैं? आपने पिक एंड चूज तो कर लिया एक ए ग्रेड स्कूल को, वहाँ पे हमने ट्रेनिंग भी दे दी, लेकिन यू कैन नॉट कम्पीट विद अदर. अब अगर आप देखेंगे, सो मैं किसी को मतलब वो नहीं कह रहा, बट द लर्निंग प्रोसेस हैज टू बी इक्वेटेड. जब आप कहते हो इक्विटेबल measures has to be taken, the child has to learn, so it has to be equity given to all the schools. क्वेश्चन आया था जब एक बार एनईपी की पॉलिसी की बात हुई थी, रवीशा ने उठाया था एनईपी, न्यू एजुकेशन पॉलिसी में भी आया, द गवर्नमेंट शुड फंड स्टूडेंट्स, ब्राइट स्टूडेंट्स. अगर आप देखें एनी टॉपर्स वेदर फ्रॉम आईआईटी और सिविल सर्विस, you will see these toppers are not coming from the top A grade level schools. None of the toppers are from top A grade level schools. They are coming from the remotest and remotest of the villages, जहां पे कोई संसाधन नहीं है. सो लगन तो अपने आप से आती है, कोई सिखाता नहीं है, वो जज्बा अपने आप में होता है, कोई पैदा नहीं कर सकता. सिमिलरली जो ऑनलाइन भी आया है, कितना भी आ जाए, जब तक मेरे अंदर इच्छा ना हो, मैं नहीं सीखूंगा. Similarly,
Very well
for
said.
the schools
Well
also, they know they have all the capacities, they have the capabilities, and they're imparting that to the students. But the problem is that ये जो nexus हो जाता है ना parents और students और school के बीच में, कि जहाँ पे मेरे को कुछ लाना पड़ा, कोई टेक्नोलॉजी अगर मेरे को स्कूल में इनबिल्ड करना पड़ा, I'm talking this from the point of view from the school, on behalf of the school. Probably the directors won't be able to say, because I'm a neutral person. That's why I'm watching this on the behalf of the schools. अगर मैं कोई टेक्नोलॉजी इन्वॉल्व करता हूँ स्कूल के अंदर, it has a cost. Question is, who is going to bear this cost now? The moment I try to transfer this cost in little components, वहां से एक फोन आ जाता है, फी कैसे बढ़ गई, क्यों बढ़ा दी? And it's not a joke. I'm telling you, it's a fact. तो अब स्कूल भी क्या करे?
Fact है sir, daily we face this kind of problem only daily.
So अब स्कूल क्या करे? टेक्नोलॉजी लाए या नहीं लाए? अगर टेक्नोलॉजी लाए तो उसका भुगतान कौन करे? स्कूल ही करेगा. So for me, I only urge, and I've been saying this in many of the government forums. I've not talked about from which background I come in, but I've said, why can't we have schools run as a private sector? Education is a sector. Please understand this. It is no longer a knowledge hub. वो चीजें हटाएं आप. It is a sector. It contributes to our GDP. Why we are forgetting this? Agar education is contributing to our GDP, then definitely I have the right to get what I want. And that can only happen when I pay for it. अगर कोई भी चीज मैं फ्री में दे दूंगा, आपको भी अगर मैं फ्री में कुछ दूं, आप एक बार ले लोगे, दो बार ले लोगे, फिर उसकी कोई वैल्यू नहीं रहेगी.
And sir, there are no free lunches.
And there are no free lunches. Yes.
There are no free lunches.
So now supposedly, even if I have to go to Ravisha Agarwal school and say, ma'am, I would like to train your teachers, but there's a cost attached to it.
I have to bear it because it's your talent that I'm buying. So technically, if you are taking somebody's talent and they're imbibing it, there's a cost for it. Just because the word education in it, it does not mean it has no value. Education means value. It means adding dimension. When you add a dimension, there's a cost. जब घर की नींव बनती है, उसमें पैसे लगते हैं. तभी नींव मजबूत बनती है, जो लोग नहीं समझते.
So Abhishek, Madhurima, Ravisha, Seema, what I urge through your platform is that when you attach this value, don't attach value just because of time. It has a money.
Correct.
Absolutely right. Absolutely right. Ravisha ma'am, would you like to throw more light on this?
Ma'am, किस बारे में throw करूँ? तो हम discussion कर रहे हैं, मैं question ही पूछ चुकी.
See, I'm just talking about see what challenges or gaps will children face in terms of adapting to the new normal, because it took a lot of time to train them to get attuned to the online classes, and now the time is coming when the children are supposed to be there in the school building. So in what way they will cope up?
See, like he said, there is of course tiers of cities, right? So of course all the tiers would not face the same hassle for sure. The tier 3, tier 4, and even slight part of tier 2 will face. Like very simply put, Delhi, Noida, Gurgaon. at least 80% of them would not have hassle. Why? Their parents, the people working a corporate, सबके घर में laptop है. Simple as that. एक नहीं है तो दो है, नहीं तो you will find them buying it from Chroma. Why? Because they've gotten into a job where they've learned that education has gotten them into a job. Or maybe it's the city that gets into them. Now, if we come to tier 2, I would put Jaipur between there. Half of them are able to understand कि ये जरूरी है, and half of them are not able to understand. So this is always going to be there. So there are parents who are very affluent, but would not have the IQ to understand that पैसा कैसा आया, और हर बारी जमीन बेच के पैसा नहीं कमाते. पैसा कमाने के लिए पैसा बढ़ाना जरूरी है, बढ़ाने के लिए अक्ल होनी जरूरी है. You need to be smart enough to multiply money. And how does that happen? When you think out of the box. And what education helps you think out of the box, right? And then there's of course a tier, there is a smarter side of parents, or I won't say smart, I would say conscious side of parents, who do understand that, you know, that it has to happen. My child should learn. वो नहीं भी पढ़ता, even if it's 60%, he has to study. Otherwise, he's going to deteriorate. His mental health is going to deteriorate. Let him do something productive. So the challenge is exactly this time. I don't think it's the children or teacher. I'm prospectively talking from Jaipur. I think we all belong to Jaipur. So I will target that particular city for a moment here. This particular city is a mix of culture. We belong to a very rich heritage. You know, from Rajwada, Rajputana, to Jainis, to Brahmins, to mix of cultures and religions, right? From the ones who are educated and one who are inheritedly blessed with a lot of riches. So it's a mix. And I think they are the one who are facing hassle in understanding. So Byju's का ad भी देखते तो बोलता है कि क्या कर रहा है? Shahrukh Khan कर क्या रहा है? What is he doing? He's always on that Byju's, right? So as a parent, they've shown that a parent does not understand the fact that when the teachers putting, now Byju's is a non-communicative thing. They are, I think, trying to implement, or I have no clue. I've not read about it, but there's a difference in interaction and a known face. If I have a teacher who's teaching me physics, he's a known face. He understands my capability, understands my weakness. So even if I'm giving him some fluke answer, he will know you're reading it from the book. I know you. You cannot give this answer. That is what Byju's can't give. Byju's will not call the parent and say he's not doing well. A teacher will say, because he or she is worried, he's not doing well. I think, you know, behind the screen, he's switching off the camera, getting off and on, and I'm taking the paper and it's again saying it's logging out. That's what it does. So I think the teachers, as far as the part where the schools will, or the parents or the students will find a hassle in coming to the common platform, I don't think so. For the ones who want to go uphill, it might be a step back. एक हल्का सा पीछे जा सकते हो आप, पर रुकते नहीं, because हम सीख चुके हैं. And it's a beautiful way. Like, I'll quote it in a very simple example form. जब physical school में हम पढ़ाते हैं तो हम रोज सुबह शाम रटवाते नहीं हैं. There are days when you say you stand up and you say, आप खड़े हो जाए.
Ma'am, you have muted yourself.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, now we can hear you.
In the rote learning school also, they will still, you know, teacher will randomly throw, so get up and talk. You know, talking. I've been to a couple of sarkari schools and I've seen it. वो master जी ऐसे थे. I went to the house there and तुम खड़े होके बोलो. So if you talk about technology, I would say, why should a child just stand up? I will tell my child, I'm dividing in a group of 5. 3 of you are going to talk about what are the type of forest. You talk boreal, you talk tropical, you talk temperate. Make a PPT and you will present. The same thing we expect from BTech student. Why should I expect my child to go and learn it in BTech? He or she is a capable global citizen. I will teach them. Why not? And if it's something that we've adapted, we should all accept it with open hands. And I think parents are also. It's going to take a while. They will all learn. Like I said, change is difficult, but it doesn't mean that it's bad. It's not a bad change. It's a good change. Like, I can only quote from examples because probably being an educationist, we implement it a lot. So what we do is we don't make papers for the children. We tell children, तुम paper बना के दो बेटा, quiz होगी, तुम्हारे friends को जाएगी. 4 बार तो chapter पढ़ेगा ना, answer तो रटेगा, कुछ तो करेगा. He will know where he took it from. At least I made him read the chapter. This is technology. He has to go online on Kahoot and make and you know, then we put it online. We are doing a lot of Vidyadan also. The best video podcast, the best audio podcast, we give it in Vidyadan. They feel happy that children who are visually impaired, they're able to, you know, listen to their podcast. They learn something. So we are imbibing a sense of social service also. This is a whole community that has come together in the last 4 months. There's a whole community of teachers and students who have come together to form a hub of learning. And it's, you know, progressing slowly, gradually. And it will keep continuing even after this pandemic ends. It's going to wonderfully progress. I think even from government perspectives, they might be a little lagging on that, but it will cover. I personally believe that it has been able to, like till date, Delhi government schools perform so well. So eventually it will take time for the government schools to cope up, but they will cope up. And let's all be optimistic. Why not? The hard times should teach everything.
Absolutely right. Absolutely right, Ravisha ma'am. Absolutely right. And even now, I would take the same question to ma'am Madhurima. Madhurima ma'am, what do you say? Although Ravisha ma'am has already given us.
I think she didn't left any point behind.
Yeah, very well said.
Very well said. एंड सुभांशु सर ने बोला था कि बच्चा पढ़ना चाहता है तो पढ़ेगा, नहीं पढ़ना चाहता है तो आप कुछ नहीं कर सकते. सर, पेरेंट्स को जितना मालूम होता है उनके बच्चे के बारे में, उनकी कैपेबिलिटीज के बारे में, उससे कहीं एक स्टेप अपसाइड जाके टीचर्स को मालूम होता है उस बच्चे की कैपेबिलिटी. उनको मालूम होता है ये बच्चा किस लेवल पे जाके लर्निंग उसकी ऑडिबिलिटी से है या रीडिंग से है या लिसनिंग से है या किस तरह से है या बाय सीइंग द पिक्चर्स है. टीचर्स नोज द कैपेबिलिटी ऑफ देयर चाइल्ड. आपको जैसे आपने कहा आपके 2 बच्चे हैं और उनकी ऑनलाइन क्लासेस चल रही है, उनको होमवर्क मिलता था जितना पहले और अभी ऑनलाइन में बहुत ज्यादा मिल रहा है. This is why, because we want to show that online classes are as good as the classes in the school also, physical classes. But definitely, it is not going to prove that physical classes are.
Sorry, Madhurima, you are contradicting your statement.
It's
a contradiction.
Tongue, don't catch it. You get the point.
No. That's not the point. Actually, online classes when students are not going to the physically in the school. So online learning is much better and much ahead. मेरी daughter है 11th में, she is all the time in front of screen, doing her assignment, doing everything online. Classes चल रही हैं, 6 hours, 7 hours की classes हैं. But I don't feel she is leaving anything behind. Apart from the physical activities. Physical activities definitely वहाँ नहीं है. Physical activities के साथ जो mentally exercising होती है वो सब नहीं है. लेकिन आपका बच्चा जो लर्न कर रहा है, एजुकेशन इज देयर, दे आर लर्निंग इज नॉट बिहाइंड. फिजिकली आप स्कूल को कभी भी ऑनलाइन से मैच नहीं कर पाएंगे, आप उसको कंपेयर नहीं कर सकते हैं. डेफिनेटली फिजिकल क्लासेस विल बी प्रूवन, लेकिन आने वाले टाइम में ऑनलाइन क्लासेस विल टेक ओवर.
No, ma'am, I don't think they will take over. They are compensating. Shubhankar sir, I knew that's why.
Yeah.
They are compensating. They are compensating. I would use the term they are compensating.
Ma'am, you are making Ravisha ma'am, you are really making our PM proud now. Madhurima will make it proud. Go to the online segment.
See, when it is better to receive something than to not receive at all.
That's true.
It's important to keep that wave going on. Yes. समुद्र में ठहराव नहीं आना चाहिए ना, समुद्र की लहरें बहती रहनी चाहिए, नहीं तो टाइड में कन्वर्ट कब हो जाएगी पता नहीं चलेगा.
Yeah, beautifully, very good analogy Ravisha ma'am has given. And now I will take the question to Mr. Abhishek Singh. Abhishek sir, what do you say about this moving back to school after learning and getting equipped with techno-friendly teaching and learning tools? So with technology, will technology still be in use in physical classrooms, or this will go for a toss? Although we have discussed a lot, but I would like to hear from Abhishek sir.
Sure. So basically there is some internet problem over here. So is my voice audible?
Yeah.
Hello?
Yeah, Abhishek sir. We are able to hear you, audible? Sir. Yes, sir. You are audible.
Okay. So basically the point which I am making here is जैसे हम लोगों ने अपनी जर्नी स्टार्ट करी थी तो we used to face various challenges in terms of educating teachers.
So Abhishek sir,
yes, because of the internet, because of the internet issue.
Okay, it happens.
Sure.
So carry on,
so
sir. Yes, now
basically
we can hear you.
In 2006, in 2016 we used to face a lot of problems in terms of teachers, but इस ड्यूरेशन में लॉकडाउन के ड्यूरेशन में एक बड़ा चेंज आ गया कि रेजिस्टेंस जो टीचर्स का होता था किसी भी टेक्नोलॉजी के को लेके, वो रेजिस्टेंस खत्म हो गया, काफी हद तक खत्म हो गया है. एंड एक वर्ड होता है एडटेक. तो एडटेक मींस टेक्नोलॉजी इन एजुकेशन, एडटेक, ठीक है, 2 टर्म से बनना है, एजुकेशन टेक्नोलॉजी। तो आज तक ये वर्ड इंडिया में एक वर्ड ही था बस, लेकिन ये रियलाइज कोरोना की वजह से ही हुआ है। मोर ओवर आप नेशनल एजुकेशन पॉलिसी देखेंगे, उसमें गवर्नमेंट इज ट्राइंग टू कि किसी तरीके से बढ़े, एंड 8th क्लास से ही जो असेसमेंट है वो अडेप्टिव असेसमेंट होंगे 12th तक। मोर ओवर मंथली वीकली असेसमेंट्स होंगे, अडेप्टिव असेसमेंट्स, बच्चे के लर्निंग कर्व के हिसाब से उसको असेसमेंट दिए जाएंगे। सो द पॉइंट हियर इज कि ऑनलाइन लर्निंग इज हियर टू स्टे। आप अगले 2 साल बाद देखेंगे कि हर स्कूल का एक एप्लीकेशन होगा जिसके ऊपर दे विल बी प्रोवाइडिंग video content, they'll be providing adaptive assessments, because there are a ton of heavily funded companies who are trying to catch the attention of parents of students. So schools ko
I think there is a technical
Hello?
glitch.
जी
Yes, sir.
so
Anji, sir?
are you able to hear me?
Yeah.
जी तो what I was saying is कि गोइंग फॉरवर्ड स्कूल्स को ये टूल्स टेक्नोलॉजीज बहुत ज़्यादा अडेप्ट करनी पड़ेंगी। आप 2 साल बाद ही देखिएगा हर स्कूल का एक एप्लीकेशन होगा जिसके ऊपर दे विल बी प्रोवाइडिंग वीडियो कंटेंट, दे विल बी प्रोवाइडिंग अडेप्टिव असेसमेंट, सो एज टू कम्पीट विद द बिग हेविली फंडेड स्टार्टअप्स आउट देयर, ताकि वो पेरेंट्स का, बच्चों का अटेंशन सीख ना कर पाए। हर स्कूल को ये एक इकोसिस्टम साथ में रखना होगा। मोर ओवर बहुत सारे स्कूल्स का वीडियो कंटेंट उन्होंने स्टूडियोज में बनाया है, तो एक बार जो कंटेंट बन गया है दे विल बी हैविंग अ सिस्टम इन प्लेस ताकि वो कंटेंट हमेशा बच्चों को दिया जाए। स्टूडेंट्स गो टू ट्यूशन, स्टूडेंट स्विच दीज प्लेटफॉर्म्स सच एज बायजूस एंड अदर। तो नेचुरली स्कूल बच्चों को एडुकेट करता है। स्कूल कभी नहीं चाहता कि बच्चा ये टेक्नोलॉजी बाय करे या ट्यूशन जाए। तो अब वीडियो कंटेंट बनी गया है, बच्चा ऑनलाइन असेसमेंट देने लगी गया है, टीचर भी बनाने लग गया है। तो गोइंग फॉरवर्ड टू 2 years फॉर से पूरे इंडिया में आप देखेंगे कि टेक्नोलॉजी एडटेक जो वर्ड है वो बहुत हद तक रियलाइज हो जाएगा एंड इकोसिस्टम ही चेंज ड्राइव करेगा। सो बेसिकली दिस थिंग इज हियर टू स्टे, ये कहीं जाने वाला नहीं है।
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. And very well said. Absolutely right, sir. When you said that it's a sea change that we have been observing, and it's going to stay here for a longer time. And I think every school, every child has adapted. Even parents are adapting to this new change, and or we can say this new normal. They have adapted to this new normal. So I would like to say, or I just want to say, or I want to ask anybody if any other thing you people want to say, any other thing you want to talk about.
We can go on, I think we can go on and on. If you
Okay.
put another question, we will have a discussion for sure. It's good that people, like-minded people always bring out good ideas.
So
it's
maybe
always good to have an intellectual discussion.
Yeah, so maybe some another time. So for the time being, I would like to thank you so much. Thank you all the panelists. And today's talk show has been extremely informative, and we have got to realize that every phase of life is equally important. Challenge and adversity are meant to help you know who you are. Storms hit your weakness, but unlock your true strength. And that has we have talked about. Thank you so much, all the speakers. Thank you, Madam Madhurima Sharma. Thank you, Madam Ravisha Sharma Agrawal. Thank you, Mr. Shubhankar Chaudhary, sir. And thank you, Mr. Abhishek Singh. And a special thanks to all the parents, all the viewers and partners who have been with us. Thank you for taking time out for such a fruitful session with us. I hope everyone is prepared well to venture out for completing the educational journey with all the precautions and measures which we have just talked about. And with this, on behalf of I'm Entrepreneur and Seema Sharma, signing off the session. Have a great time ahead. Thank you all.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.